Hi guys, let's continue to learn parallelism today. And let's begin with the explanation first. Alright, so if you look at lesson 3 and you have the law of parallelism, right? So if you, that's really simple. If you want to make a list of some nouns or gerunds or infinitives, you should arrange the same kind of things. For example, if you read this one, she hated to take charge, comma, draw attention to herself, comma, and she hated seeming like a know-it-all. In here it says she hated to take charge, comma, draw, and she hated seeming, right? So you have infinitive, and here you have root verb, and here you have a subject verb, right? A subject verb and object, right? So this is wrong because it doesn't match, right? So if you have she hated, and as you know, after hate you can use infinitive and gerund, both of them. So in here, as it says, she hated taking charge, you should say, comma, drawing attention to herself, comma, and seeming like a know-it-all, right? If you want to use she hated to take, you should say she hated to take charge, comma, draw, or to draw attention to herself, comma, and seem, right? Or to seem. Yeah, you can do, yeah, either way is fine. And next one, if you read the next sentence, it says, believe it or not, I like to read. You have infinitive here, to read more than I like going to the parties, right? You have this one, in the first part you have infinitive, but the latter part you have gerund, right? Going. So you should change it into a correct sentence. So you should say, believe it or not, I like to read more than I like to go to parties. Or you can say, believe it or not, I like reading more than I like going to parties, right? So if you want to use infinitive, and you should use infinitive, and if you want to use gerund, and you should use gerund in one sentence, right? And next one, parallel constructions. I believe many of you have seen this idiom before, right? So A is like B, neither A nor B, right? So if you have this kind of parallel constructions, you should use parallelism, right? And here you have infinitives and gerunds, right? And I think most of you know about that. I like pizza, right? And this is object, and we use noun here as an object, right? And I like, if you want to say I like to swim, this is infinitive, right? But this is also, we use it as an object, right? And also we can say I like swimming, right? And swimming is a gerund, and to swim is infinitive, right? But pizza, to swim, swimming, in this case, they are all objects, right? They're all objects. So we can use a noun or infinitive or a gerund as objects, okay? And so, in the next sentence it says kayaking is a healthful sports but can sometimes be dangerous, right? And so the gerund often indicates a general class of activity, okay, while the infinitive indicates a specific activity, right? So kayaking is general activity, right? Kayaking is a healthful sports but can sometimes be dangerous. And the next sentence it says Curtis and Don want to kayak, right? It's very specific. Is what Curtis and Dan is doing, right? So it's a specific one. So we should say Curtis and Dan want to kayak this afternoon. Okay, and next one, this infinitive indicates a stronger connection between subject and action than does the gerund, right? So it says Kara has always loved dancing, right? But as it says, infinitive indicates a stronger connection between subject and action than does the gerund, right? So Kara has always, if you say Kara has always loved to dance, right? Then it's clearer. It has clearer meaning than using gerund, okay? And also it says infinitive often indicates purpose or intention better than the gerund, okay? So if you say we have supplied cars for transporting the guests back to their hotel rooms, it's better if we say we have supplied cars to transport, right? This is okay, it's the purpose, right? To transport the guests back to their hotel rooms. Okay, so let's continue solving questions. Number 1, personal digital assistants can be not only practical, you have not only and but also, right? So, but after not only, you have an adjective, right? Practical. And so after that, but also, you should use an adjective, right? So let's change this sentence into personal digital assistants can be not only practical but also entertaining, okay? Because we should use an adjective, okay? And number 3, my lab partners were more concerned about getting the lab done quickly than about what grade they might get, right? In here, we have more concerned than, right? And we have about, right? So after about, this sentence uses gerund, right? So then about the latter part of the sentence, we should use gerund too, right? So let's change this sentence into my lab partners were more concerned about getting the lab done quickly than getting the grade. Okay, so let's say my lab partners were more concerned about getting the lab done quickly than getting the grade. Okay, number 5. The sheer magnitude of the structure was awesome, but I thought the aesthetics were less than appealing. So in this case, you don't have to put I thought, right? You don't have to put I thought. So let's omit I thought here, right? So in this sentence, we can say the sheer magnitude of the structure was awesome, but the aesthetics were less than appealing, okay? And number 7, I bought my tickets, reserved the hotel room, and I planned the itinerary myself, okay? And here also, you have I bought my tickets, reserved the hotel room, and yeah, we don't have to put I here, right? So let's omit I. Then the correct answer will be I bought my tickets, comma, reserve the hotel room, comma, and plans the itinerary myself. Okay. And number 11, patients with chronic fatigue syndrome tend to exhibit lethargy, comma, or reduced affects, comma, and they often feel depressed. Okay. In here also you have exhibit lethargy and a reduced affect, right? You have a noun, and you have to change this one into a noun. So you should say exhibit lethargy, comma, reduced effects, and comma, and depressing. And depression. Okay. So the correct answer will be patients with chronic fatigue syndrome tend to exhibit lethargy, comma, or reduced affect, comma, and depression. Okay. And number 13, riding that roller coaster was like a trip over a waterfall in a barrel. Okay. In here, you have a riding. Okay. Riding that roller coaster was like a trip. It's like you have a gerund, right? Gerund form. So you have to write a gerund here. Okay. So tripping is taking a trip. Taking a trip. Right? That's better, right? So riding that roller coaster was like taking a trip over a waterfall in a barrel. That's all for today, and I hope it will be a great help to you. And thank you for watching, and God bless you.